Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and baby, the god of Dokkan is back. My man Buubidi makes his return with a brand new Dokkan Awakening, and let me tell you, woo, it's pretty good. Not only is his art really cool, I love how they did this where he's like, I don't know, reaching his arms out. I think it looks really cool. They did a good job with what he does as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at him before we go ahead and showcase him. Of course, as per usual, shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. That's the old one. I was going to show you that second. But I guess Buubidi just reigns supreme wherever he goes. Funny enough, I don't really see anyone else call him Buubidi unless like it's people that know that I call him Buubidi, and then they kind of call it that, I think, just because they hear me say it. Because technically he's Boo Kid Bobbidi, but like, nah, Buubidi sounds so much better. Alright, so we have Enraged and Cunning Majin Buubidi. Leader skill, Int. Type, Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense plus 80%. Like we talked about in the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan video, they've been doing this with a lot of the Dragon Ball Heroes Awakenings, which is really cool. Super attack, cause supreme damage to the enemy with a high chance to stun, which is very nice. Obviously, stunning can't be used on some of the, later stage bosses, but it's still very nice either way. Passive skill, Swelling of Black Magic. Defense plus 80%. And are you ready for this? All allies defense plus 40% when HP is 81% or above. All allies Ki +3, attack plus 40%, and recovers 5% HP when HP is 80% or less. That's disgusting compared to what he used to do. Nothing. He used to do nothing, basically. And now, he's the king, baby. He's the man. He's really good. The only problem that we're going to have with him is that on a lot of the teams that he's used on, there are characters that heal. And not only that, he heals himself. So it might be kind of hard to keep the team under that 80% threshold for what he's really, really good at, right? Obviously, the defense will be helpful, but then the defense over 80% also kind of inadvertently hurts him getting to the 80% under. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but I like it. I definitely like it. Y'all know that I like units that are a little bit weird and wild, and I'm so glad they did my boy Buubidi good like that. Link skill, Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Master Magic, More Than Meets the Eye, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, and Shattering the Limit. And his categories are Transformation Boost and Artificial Life Forms. Interesting that he's on Artificial Life Forms. So, we're going to be running him on Transformation Boost today. Shout out to my boy Kayvon. I don't talk about it enough, certainly, but he helps me out in the background with like every one of my showcase videos, helping me with the team building, because as some of you may know, I'm not as technical and, like memorizing all the links in the game as some people are, but I obviously still like to showcase units and whatnot just because I think it's fun. And my boy Kayvon is very technical with the game, so he always helps me out in the background. So shout out to my boy for that. But he recommended our optimal rotation for Buubidi to be our friend Screaming Boo and Janemba. So that is what we're going to do today. Let me just make sure, okay? I wanted to make sure before we hopped into it that I actually had Janemba easy aid fully, because I didn't remember if I did. Okay, we're going to be running him on Frieza. Just this event, again, simply because I feel like it's good for the just type advantage and then how long it is. Okay, so we need, good, right there. We're going to take that one dupe friend. Perfect. And this team is a little bit weird. Obviously, like I said, our main rotation is probably going to be our boys there. Kid Buu I brought because I sort of want to display with Buubidi's ability, right, that it will help characters that need Ki, i.e. Kid Buu, right, with that +3 Ki. And then 21 just because, she's another Majin character. So let's hop into it here. Plus, since Frieza is tech all the way through, it won't be that big of a deal that we're bringing such a type-heavy team. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit that Ki, my boy. Oh, dang it, Super Buu. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about this. Oh, perfect! Yes, Buubidi! Get that Ki, my boy. Yes! Get that Ki, my boy. Let's go, Buubidi. Now, the thing is, too, What is a little bit disappointing about him, and I kind of memed it up in the last showcase I did on him. Oh, and we got a really good rotation right off the bat. Unfortunately, he kind of won't be hitting for a lot, which in the last video that I did on him, dude, that it's so simple because it's basically just the whole cape, but like I still think it's a really cool sprite. It's kind of unfortunate because, you know, I was sort of memeing it in the last showcase I did. I was like, oh, 68k! Whoa, you know. But it is kind of a shame that he doesn't hit for that much. Like, obviously, he's a support unit. And I'm glad that that's what they kind of turned him into because I think that's a good hit, or a good fit for him. By the way, that was a 460,000 attack stat and he hit for about 300k. So, he doesn't really hit that hard. And it was kind of weird because, like, when they, you know, came out with him initially, he was literally just all allies attack plus 31 HP is 80% or below. Which, you know, is obviously support, but I don't know. You know, it was like, well, he's also giving himself attack, so shouldn't he hit at least a little bit decently hard? I don't know. So then they were just like, yeah, no, let's just make him full support. So, you know, the only reason why it, like, disappoints me low-key that he can't hit that hard is just because, you know, I like him as a unit and, you know, I like to meme him up a little bit. So it's always a good time when, you know, I'm a unit that I like to, you know, kind of clown on with like that. Can hit really hard, but it's okay. It almost, I feel like, adds to the, I don't know, hilarity of him, if you will. Alright, so we might actually be under that 80% threshold. I'm just kind of going to stall a little bit during this event just so that we can see a little bit more of Buubidi in action. Janemba, relax. Okay, thank you. Are we below that 80%? Let's see. We are. Okay, I think. Are we? No. I don't think we are. Wait. I don't think we are. Dang it. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing, right? Everybody be healing out here, bro. Alright. Let's, well, we definitely want to keep, like, what won't heal us out here, right? So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to kind of screw over Scream and Boo, but that's okay. That's kind of the point of, you know, showcasing the unit to let everybody else don't get no shine except for my boy. Unless, of course, well, I mean, I guess technically, but he's going to take him out with this shot anyway. Okay, actually, no! I wanted him to get hit by it. Dang it. Yeah, I figured he'd take him out anyway. 500k crit. That high chance to stun is no joke. Both of those supers that he did have been a stun. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Let's go ahead and just kind of let her rip here. We're not going to try and get anything. We'll save that for Buubidi. I would really like to get... Oh, is that not going to be able to be possible? Okay, we'll do that then. I would really like to get Kid Buu on rotation with him. Just so then that way we could kind of see the, you know, key given to Kid Buu. But unfortunately that's not happening yet. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yes. Okay, good. We're definitely under that 80% threshold now. Alright, that's very good. That's very good. Now, we will get to be able to see the rotation at its full power, I think. Yes. Perfect. Oh, no! Did he heal it up? Okay, no, I think we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. Okay, we should be. No! Wait, no. It activated before the turn started. Yeah, because it's a started turn passive. Yes, okay, we're good. We're good. I was like, wait a minute. Everybody healed it up and ruined it. Guys, come on. Okay, yeah, it definitely activated because Buubidi's attack stat is higher. Okay, we're booling. We're booling. All right. Let's go ahead. Oh, this is so unfortunate because I want Buubidi to be able to win the super to see how high he can hit, but no matter what, we can't put him in the middle because he's not gonna be able to, or Frieza isn't gonna be able to survive a hit from either of these blokes here. Because obviously that's a super and that's a super. Dang. We could just use it to see how hard Boo will hit, but I think we'll focus a little bit more on Boo in his video. But just keep in mind the attack stat that you've been seeing with Boo for the past couple rounds, and the attack stat that you're seeing with him now. We'll obviously take a look at it again after this one, because then I think we'll probably be above 80. We're going to let Buubidi do his thing here and kind of super. We'll see how high he can hit for. That is one really big struggle about using him. And then on all of the teams that he can really fit on is that everybody heals. Okay, so that was, I believe, 600k. Nice. Okay, 6.2. Not bad for him. Definitely that's a little bit on the higher side for him. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, yeah, I figured he would go down in that. Alright, cool. So we're doing alright. Let's see if we can't take a little bit more damage. Okay, so 21's going to transform here. I love her transformation animation. It's so clean. And also disgusting. Like, oh, as Super Boo's transforming. Wonderful. Like, I don't know. It's just so quick, so snappy, and so nice, but it's also so disturbing. But I feel like it fits 21's character pretty well. This is so goofy. When everybody transforms in one turn. I guess it is the transformation boost team. Oh no, Booron! Okay. Let's see if we can't take some damage here. Unfortunately, 21's gonna super in the last slot anyway. Okay. So then we'll take a look at, yeah, because everybody's healed up to max here. I don't think we'll be able to get under 80% this turn. So then that way though we'll be able to take a look at Boo's attack stat just to kind of gauge, right, Buubidi's support. Yeah, because nobody's taking any damage, especially now that everyone's transformed. Alright, 21. Hit us with the goods. I actually haven't seen her super in a long time. Only 500k, okay. Nice. Okay. Another super. My boy, please stop. I just want to show off Buubidi. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, so we're obviously above the 80% threshold. So, wow, that's actually a pretty big difference. Okay, so as you can see before, it was about that without being linked with a MAJIN, right? Like when Boo was just in this slot, right, and Janemba was where Kid Buu was, he was about up to here, right? And then obviously when he was linked with Janemba, his attack stat went up to 140,000 about, and then obviously when he was here, he was just at 120 on his own, just linked with Buubidi. So that's pretty good. That's pretty decent, and I think that's definitely a decent way to gauge that. I think we'll be okay if we kind of take the hits here and let Boo let it rip. I wish that we could show it more so with Kid Buu getting the key, but unfortunately it's really hard to get under that 80%. We might not even get it again this match. But it is a very interesting unit. I think it's really interesting too, just like how the meta of, ooh, okay, we might actually get hit for a decent amount. Oh no, okay, never mind. So he's gonna hit for about 400k. 300. Okay, decent. Keep in mind too, again, we have the whole issue of not being able to get under 80% because we have the defense boost going from Buubidi as well. This guy is really, I don't know. It's so weird to me how the meta of Dokkan has evolved to, you know, like stay alive, to like literally micromanaging your HP to make sure you get to the threshold that you want to get. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, those are the orange juice I had earlier. To get to the threshold that you want, to make sure that everything that you want to happen on the team happens. It's just very weird that that's how Dokkan has evolved. I don't know. Alright, so we are going to try and stall a little bit more here. Obviously, the whole point is to showcase the boy Buubidi, and this turn just kind of doesn't mean anything. Buuhan, ooh, wow, this isn't going to do much because he's supering Janemba. If it would have been... yeah, it didn't do nothing. Janemba said, nah, you ain't even going to get a scratch of damage off on me, boy. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know. He's a very interesting unit. I definitely will have to play around with him more. Maybe in the future, if I want to use him to his fullest potential, I should try and bring some weaker units to the team, just so then that way we can try and get the 80% to go off, or the 80% under 80% passive. Because obviously at the moment it's hard with all the factors that I've been saying for the past, what, 15 minutes now. The defense, the HP healing, so on and so forth. I don't know, though. I really like him either way. I definitely think he's valuable on the team. And certainly on a team where you're running a lot of MAJIN characters, he's definitely a good option for that. Just because of the fact that, you know, he's a MAJIN and there's only... I mean, there are quite a few MAJIN characters, I guess, in the game at this point. Wow, he tanked that really well. Again, that defense boost really helping him out. But there's a lot of MAJIN characters, I guess, in the game at this point. But I feel like it's worth it to, you know, still bring him. And the other thing that you got to... Why have I not been putting Janemba trying to get him with him? I guess I figured it was just a lost cause to get under 80% at this point. But I do think on events, you know, because keep in mind, too, on this event specifically, we do have type advantage for a lot of our units. So it is a little bit harder to be able to get under that 80% threshold. On other Dokkan events, it'll definitely be a little bit easier to do it. Maybe I'll do another video on Buubidi on like a harder event, because I think honestly with how he works, he might do pretty well on like Super Battle Road or the Goku event. Oh wait, no, we could have Buubidi Dokkan attack. Oh wait, no, we're gonna restart for it. Okay, as I was saying before, I think he would be really good on like Super Battle Road or maybe the Goku event, because before, right, with his support, he was just getting hit for tons and tons of damage. But now that he has some defense boost, I honestly think that he might be pretty good, because he obviously won't be taking tons and tons of damage, which is really important, and I think I just said that like 5 seconds ago, but whatever. On the event, because that's obviously important on that event. You want your team to stay alive. And not only that, right, he'll still be supporting everybody else who's a hard hitter on the team. I definitely think that he might be a good option for that. I think I'm going to do another video on him with that, because that's kind of really intriguing me now. Let's see how he hits here, though. What's his attack stat? We didn't catch it. That's okay. What do we have, though? That's about as hard as he's going to be hitting. What's the attack stat there? 400. Okay. That's pretty high for him. Obviously, he doesn't hit that hard normally. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will definitely try him out on one of those events. Let me know if you think Super Battle Road or the Goku event will be better. Maybe the Goku event, just because that's, you know, a little bit more recent and I think a little bit more difficult. Plus, there's not a transformation booster artificial life form Super Battle Road. I would have to do it on the Extreme Int one. Plus, too, doing it on the Goku event could really show how good he is, I think. And he won't get Raffle Stomped on the last stage. And he'll actually be pretty good on the second to last stage. Yeah. I think I'll definitely do that. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. But anyway, otherwise, besides that, though, let me know what you think of him in the comment section below, just in general. The God is back, baby. My boy Buubidi is here to stay. And boy, do I love what they did with him. All right, guys. I will catch you in the next one. I'm bringing you out. Peace.